Hey guys, Effie here. Today I'm going to make this card using our Blooming Peony background stamp. I'm going to start off by prepping my watercolor panel with some anti-static powder, and then I'm going to ink up my stamp with some Versamark ink, and then I use my Speedball Baren tool to help me get some nice even pressure so I get a nice crisp stamped impression. Then I'm just going to spoon on some Ranger Gold embossing powder and melt all of that powder using my heat tool. I'm going to do some faux watercoloring using Zig Real Brush Clean Color markers. Now this is called the scribbling technique. It's a technique that I originally learned from Catherine Pooler. She did a video on this using our Peony Garden stamp a while back. What you do is you just kind of scribble your Zig markers onto your image, and then you spray your panel with clean water. So I originally learned this technique from Catherine Pooler a while back, but the scribble technique term was coined by Regina. She's very active in the Stamp Junkies Facebook group. Forgive me, I don't know her surname, but she did coin it. This is a really easy and quick technique that you can try out on your background stamps to make gorgeous cards. After you scribble on your markers, you just want to spritz a little bit of water, but not too much water, because then you'll end up diluting that ink a bit too much, and then you're going to end up with more of a washed out look. I used my heat tool to speed up the drying process. Once my panel was completely dried, I took the Hello Wordplate die from our Bold General Greetings wordplate die collection, and I die cut that sentiment right into my watercolored panel. I also took our Scripty Fabulous Word die and I die cut it several times on some white cardstock. When I popped out the hello from the watercolor panel, I made sure to save all the pieces. You need that piece within the E and the O because I'm going to pop it back in when I finish my project. Next, I cut the Hello Word die once more onto some black cardstock. Then I took the largest die from our double stitch rectangles small die collection to die cut my watercolored panel. Then I cut some strips from our double-sided adhesive sheets because I'm going to glue down that watercolor panel onto a top folding A2 card base, and since we are working with heavier weight paper such as watercolor paper, I did want to use this strong double-sided adhesive. I added my strips of adhesive to all four edges behind my panel, and then for all the other areas, I just applied some liquid adhesive, and then I just glued down that watercolor panel onto a top folding card base. Next, I added liquid adhesive to the areas within my sentiment, and then I just started individually popping in the black letters. After I finished with the letters, I just added some additional glue to pop in those smaller pieces within the E and the O. Next, I started assembling my fabulous word die cuts. I just added some liquid adhesive to the tops of the die cut, and then I just started layering each die cut on top of each other so I can create my own dimensional word embellishment. Once I adhered 4 of the word die cuts together, I glued it right on top of my hello sentiment, and I overlapped the fabulous a bit over the hello, and I just thought that the difference in the fonts just really made a huge impact to the sentiment. And then lastly, I embellished my card using our clear dewdrops. And that completes my card for today. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you're not already subscribed to our YouTube channel, be sure to do so because I update our channel on a weekly basis with fabulous videos such as this one. So thanks for watching, guys. I will see you next time. Bye!